Hello everyone, I'm Phyllis. I'm here to share with you today an upcoming new launch at a highly anticipated site. You may or may not have heard of the name Canninghill Piers, but I'm sure anyone who sees this pic can instantly recognize where and what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm referring to the former Liangcourt site right in the heart of Singapore's vibrant Clarke Quay. This is no ordinary site. This site is going to be transformed into an amazing, super exciting integrated development. It will have brand new luxurious residences, new service apartments, new concept hotel, new lifestyle supermarket, new lifestyle retail, as well as a direct connection to the Fort Canning MRT station. More projects details later. Let's check out why this is a rare and precious site. First and foremost, we need to understand that there is an extremely low supply of homes along Singapore River. As you can see from this URA map, which I've identified areas where there are residences, you can see that there are less than 15 residential developments currently along Singapore River. Why is it so? Singapore River being a historic site and a vibrant tourist destination, naturally most of the land along the Singapore River are coloured purple, which means hotel sites, or coloured dark blue, commercial sites where the current F&B, entertainment and lifestyle places are. Pure residential sites in orange are just far and few. Most current residences are in fact sitting on the pink lands, residents with commercial at the first level, or the aqua blue lands, which are both for commercial and residential use. In fact, if I were to subdivide the Singapore River into the various quays, you can see that Robertson Quay will have the most number of residential developments, it being the longest part of the Singapore River, whereas the Clarke Quay as well as the Boat Quay area, there is only one area at the Clarke Quay in the central where we can find residential units. Not only are Singapore riverfront homes far and few, new ones extremely rare, as there are literally existing developments on every single plot of land along Singapore River. There's literally no more new lands along Singapore River except for the JAKIM site, which was our last GLS site along the Singapore River. This site was released by the government in 2017 and it was hotly contested by the top property developers in Singapore. Fraser's property eventually emerged as the winner. Construction is currently ongoing. Come 2023, we will see brand new residences known as Riviere over at this site, as well as brand new service apartment as well as a 24/7 lifestyle hub at the Conserve Warehouse area. Besides these JAKIM sites, all the other developments currently in the Singapore River area are all at least a decade, 2 decades, and 3 decades old. Okay, so that's why when new sites like the JAKIM as well as the Liangcourt site comes about, people are generally excited. In fact, for this Liangcourt site that we are talking about today, if it's not because of Singapore's two most highly regarded developers, CapitaLand and CDL, deciding to come together, a redevelopment will not have been possible, and we will not see further new residences along Singapore River. This is why, for those who are familiar with Singapore Master Plan, they are extremely excited about this former Liangcourt site at this area here, okay? Because besides the scarcity factor, this former Liangcourt site is truly an amazing site. It is strategically positioned, sitting right in the center of it all. First of all, it sits right in the heart of Singapore's vibrant Clarke Quay, where you're connected to the beautiful historic Singapore River, the 24/7 entertainment, F&B as well as lifestyle places. Transport conveniences is further enhanced with a direct link to the Fort Canning MRT station, and this location itself is close to literally everywhere else. Okay, it is walking distance to the River Valley residential area. It is walking distance to our Orchard shopping belt. It sits within the Civic District. It is walking distance to our CBD area, as well as in close proximity to other downtown core areas. What more, this amazing site is naturally blessed with having both the Fort Canning Hill as well as the Singapore River at the front and the back of it, hence allowing developer to develop brand new integrated development by the Singapore River, by Fort Canning Hill, offering rare river and hill dual frontage and a panoramic views of the city skyline. Once again, we have to thank CapitaLand and CDL for joining hands so that new life can be breathed into the historic Singapore River, introducing to us new luxury residences along Singapore River. With the strengths and capabilities of these two highly regarded developers, we're definitely going to see a truly new, iconic and exciting landmark along the Singapore River. Next, let's take a look at some project details. As mentioned earlier, this site is jointly developed by CapitaLand and City Developments Limited. It sits in District 6 of Singapore. It sits in the Singapore planning area. It will have two luxurious residential towers, a 48-story tower and a 24-story tower. It will be the tallest residential development along Singapore River, offering 696 luxurious units comprising 1 to 5 bedroom types, sky suites, and one super penthouse said to be more than 5,000 square feet in area. Canninghill Piers sits within an integrated development with direct link to Fort Canning MRT station. In this development, we will also see a 21-story hotel managed by Marriott International under its Moxie brand. There will also be a 20-story service apartments managed by Ascott, retaining the Somerset branding. We will also see a 2-story commercial podium named Canninghill Square. We will also have 4 levels of basement car park with commercial at basement 1. Canninghill Piers is also supported by a very strong project team. The design architect for Canninghill Piers is 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭 Group, led by the founder, Mr. 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭. He is a Danish architect. He is one of the world's most famous contemporary architects. He has been named one of the top 100 most influential people in the world by the Time magazine. He has won the Innovator of the Year award by Wall Street Journal. He has been awarded the highly regarded Danish Crown Prince Cultural Prize in 2011. He is also the man behind many globally award-winning works such as the visually stunning 8 House in Copenhagen as well as the Via 57 West in New York. Mr. 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭 is not new to Singapore. His company, together with CRA architect firm, have been chosen by CapitaLand and his partner to design the new building called the Capital Spring, sitting on the former Golden Shoe car park. I urge all of you to Google all these projects because Mr. 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭's works are usually surprising and visually stunning. And I for sure look forward to seeing how Canninghill Piers, our new icon, will look like. Our design architect is also supported by a well-known local architectural firm, DP Architect, which is a familiar household name, as DP Architects is the firm behind many Singapore notable public places as well as landmarks such as Esplanade, the theatres on the Bay, Resort World Sentosa, Singapore Flyer. DP Architects is also very familiar with developing places around the Singapore River, having done Fort Canning Hotel, Clarke Quay Central and River Place residences. Canninghill Piers will also be further beautified by 2 other important project members. Our project interior team is Asylum Creative, which won the Singapore President Award for Design for its work at the Singapore Warehouse Hotel. And our landscaping team is none other than RSD, which beautified many notable Singapore public spaces, such as the 𝐿𝐴𝐚 Bishan Park, Jurong Echo Park. RSD has also been tasked by developers such as UOL and Hong Leong to do the landscaping for their high-end projects such as Mayor House and 15 Holland Hill. Both projects are currently under construction. I hope you guys are now even more excited about this Canninghill Piers. Now let us take a look at some of the pictures of the actual site which I've taken just a few days earlier. Okay, the former Liang Court sites have been demolished. Okay, as mentioned earlier, this is an amazing site with Fort Canning at the back and the beautiful historic Singapore River in the front. Okay, so imagine the tallest residential buildings being built in this area, where we will have a beautiful dual frontage of the hill as well as the river. Are you guys excited? Okay, now let's take a look at another picture. This is taken right in the heart of Clarke Quay, showing our actual site. So residents in Canning Hill Piers will definitely get to feast their eyes on the beautiful surrounding besides the panoramic views of the city skyline. Now this next pic is actually taken from Fort Canning Hill, showing the size of the actual site and also the location of our show gallery. Our show gallery will be built very close to the actual site. It's currently under construction. As we say, good things must wait, good stuff must wait. The estimated preview and launch date of this project is in the third quarters of 2021. It is tentatively going to be in August, but most likely going to be in September 2021. I urge you to contact your preferred Pronex salesperson today to get a copy of the preliminary fact sheet to register for a preview, because we expect the response to be overwhelming. To get yourself ready for this launch, ask whatever questions you have in mind to your preferred Pronex person. Get everything sorted out, so by the time when the launch is there, you are ready to book your preferred unit. I hope you enjoyed today's sharing. Before I end off, let us take a look at this interesting video taken by my colleague, Mr. Jerry Ng, to share with you guys more about this amazing site. Enjoy this video. Thank you.